Stop doing anal COVID tests on our citizens, Japan tells China. So what is this crazy headline about? How the governments have perfectly enslaved us? Is it necessary to fuck people for a cough? And will you be among those queuing to have the honor to receive the sacrosanct anal test? We will be explaining everything in here, so grab a seat. You're watching DBR Breaking News and I'm Loic, your host, reviewing the news. Let's review this article. Anal swabs cause great psychological pain, says Japan's chief cabinet secretary. Well, it starts real good. It's just a psychological pain, between quotation mark, that's it. So, Tokyo has requested Beijing to stop taking anal swab tests for COVID-19 on Japanese citizens because the procedure causes psychological pain, said the government spokesperson. Japan's chief cabinet secretary Katsunobu Kato said the government had not received a response that Beijing would change the testing procedure. So, Japan would continue to ask China to alter the way of testing. Comes as no surprise that China tries to fuck Japan and vice versa, except this time China took it literally. It was not known how many Japanese citizens received such tests for the coronavirus. Some Chinese cities were using samples to detect potential coronavirus infections as China stepped up screening to make sure no potential infection was missed. In January, State TV said the swabs were being used to test those China considered to be at high risk of contracting the coronavirus. As for the complaints, the Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman said that Beijing testing methods were science-based and in accordance with the changes in the epidemic situation as well as relevant laws and regulations. Well, I pressed extra doubt and I went on my research on another article. Apparently, several ways exist to test COVID positivity. Among them, throat swabs, nasal swabs, and blood sample are enough. So it makes me think that it could be some sort of humiliation. China's foreign ministry denied last month that US diplomats in the country had been required to take anal swab tests for COVID-19, following media reports that some had complained about the procedure. So it's either an organized Japanese hoax or China is lying AF. We'll never know. Tests using anal swabs can avoid missing infection as virus traces in fecal samples, or anal swabs could remain detectable for a longer time than in those from the respiratory tract. And it's supposed to be more efficient for kids. This is the world in which we are living. When something is shoved up your nose, ear, mouth, or whatever the hole without your consent, it is called a rape. And that is what governments do nowadays apparently to us and to our kids. Do you get how fucked up is the situation? Tell us in the comment section below. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.